What's up, guys? So about a month ago, I did a video, God's message about the war that's kind of going on, right? The war of a different kind, I should say. And another assassination attempt on Trump, excuse me. 1 month ago, another assassination attempt on Trump is coming. Protections required, 3 days of darkness. And I do believe I put protections on Trump in this one. Let's listen.
Kamala is not of light. Okay, listen very carefully.
Let me make sure the volume's nice and loud so y'all can hear it. Ready?
Kamala is not of light. Biden is not alive, not as you knew life to be. Biden is not alive as you know life to be. His soul was gone a long time ago. And reptilian image, okay? He showed me that. I've seen that before. So was the King Charles and his wife too, and you can see that on my Ascension playlist. Their masks are coming off, okay, and that's what's happening. Abundance only will exist for those that choose love unconditional. Balance and pureness from heart space is the only way to make this through. Balanced alignment, co-creation from the heart space, because when your heart is fully open and you're in balance and you're within, that's who gives you guidance. That's who you follow. It's constant. If you're in your head, you're in the matrix, you're not in co-creation. If you are attached to the matrix at all, have karma, have shadow, and you're in your head, you are not in balanced alignment. No more karmic cleanse. Holding space must be changed now. Okay, wait. No more karmic cleanse of holding space. It must be cleared now. So like I said the other day, God bypassed about a year's worth of time for humankind, and he is calling it a great reset. So if you better jump out of that falling ship now, or you're not going to make it.
I was reading a message from God. Let's keep listening, because I do say about Trump getting another attempt of assassination, and then I'm going to show you what happened yesterday.
Okay, you have to clear all karma now. You don't have time anymore. It's not a joke. You don't have time. It's not about fear. God's done. Everybody treats, okay? Another attempt to remove Trump, to eliminate him completely. There will be another attempt to remove him. And I saw maybe up to 3. It depends, because nothing's solid until it's done, right? But I see 3 more attempts possible on the attempt, or another assassination possible. There's something going to happen. I saw they could use cars, they can use poisoning, they might do some things, okay? Listen to me carefully. There will be another, at least 1 attempt on Trump, and I'm getting a lot of chills as I'm saying this. I saw 3 options. Another shooting, okay? Another poisoning possibility, or cars. And then also them trying to fight him in front of you, okay? So there will be another attempt, at least 1, to remove Trump, to eliminate him completely. Plans of action from inside out, so it's coming from the inside, okay? They want to hush him up now and will do whatever it takes. The world will see the truth rise faster than planned. That was the path of total demise anchored into your core, okay? Staying with them, believing in them, thinking that's still real is the path of your total demise. And
yeah, this is a karmic play out. Now let's check this out. Let's check out what happened. That was a month
ago. The suspect in the latest assassination attempt on former President Trump is identified as 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Ruth. Good evening, I'm Blake Hansen. He was taken into custody alive and without incident after driving off from Trump's West Palm Beach golf course. The sheriff's office there released pictures of evidence collected at the scene: an AK-47 rifle, 2 backpacks, and a GoPro apparently set up to record the attack. Ruth, according to public records, has a long criminal record, including a standoff with police in North Carolina in 2002.
Okay, in here, though, I think I put protections on him. So
it's anchored into your core. Masculine and feminine, to repairing the, and I told you, the karmic demise. Okay? But if you think right now, I call in the staff of light and sun on him right now.
Yeah, so I think I put protections on Trump. Let's listen.
Okay. But if you think right now anybody in the presidency is going to remain, that's not so. Trump is here to help take it down. Power to the people. Actually, let's put some more protections around him right now.
I burped.
So
Sorry.
I, with the power of Creator of the One, call in the north, east, south, and the west back to the north. I call in the staff of light and sun, the power of the moon and the one, to surround Trump at this time, a bubble of holy light, and I'm taking his feet and bringing him down to the earth, and anchoring him into the core. His path is clear. It may not be what you think.
You hear that? His path is clear, but it may not be what you think. So I did also put protections on him again a month ago. I've done that before, but they had me do it again. And I was saying there was another attempt. They also said Kamala is not of light, right? So let's listen to this one.
President Trump, they were on the fifth hole.
Sorry about that.
They heard pop, 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 pop. The gun has been found. They identified it as an AK-47.
Second attempted assassination. An intent on filming an attempted assassination of Donald Trump, Florida golf course before being shot at by Secret Service. U.S. media has named the suspect as Ryan Wesley Ruth, who is now in custody.
Now, in the bushes where this guy was is a AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro, which he was going to take pictures of.
Within seconds, the Secret Service pounced on the president, covered him immediately. What is called a fast cart that I believe has steel reinforcement and protection, was able to whisk the president away. And then the Secret Service immediately sprung into action. They had eyes on where the shooting had occurred.
Close to his home. And I'm hearing it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox, and good morning to you if you're just now tuning in. I'm Jeanne Francine, 7:34 here on the East Coast on this Monday morning, and we continue to follow your breaking news headlines. It has happened again. The U.S. Secret Service says there has been another attempt to assassinate former President Donald Trump. The would-be assailant is in custody this morning. As Doug Luzada reports from Washington, we're learning there are renewed questions about protection protocols. Doug, good morning to you.
Even after the first one. But remember, I put up protections on Trump here. I told you Kamala is not of light. Biden is not alive in the way we knew him to be alive, right? And they said it's not over yet. Also, you know, you guys, we are in times of very big changes. These are very big changes. And, you know, the world as we knew it is crumbling and tumbling, and it will continue to do so. And, you know, on the channel you find this video on, I mean, I've done these before. I remember when the submersible was missing, I did a video on that one, and I said, that it would be found, but it would be imploded. And then the next day they found it imploded. So I've done these kinds of videos many times over, but on this channel, it's hard for people to fathom the work that I've done because this is the return of Christ, okay? It truly is, from freeing Jesus's soul to clearing Mount Shasta to activating pyramids to healing the sun and the moon. And when I did the moon here, I said the next time they listen in, their ears are going to bleed, right? You were in a world, and this one was done like 4 years ago now. You are in a world where, you know, the things that they told you were illusionary. They were part of a big lie. And so there's big changes coming. Sphinx and Pharaoh portal activation. You know, that's what I've been doing, is activating portals and bringing through the return of Christ and trying to unite with my DM. people were able to see me more until my original twin flame passed away. He didn't make it through the ascension. They attacked me, they attacked him, and he just, he chose not to rise from that. And so I got a walk-in DM. And if the walk-in DM would have stepped up in love, people would be able to see more. And I still hope that he does, because it's necessary for people to fully see, because we are the eye of Horus and the eye of Ra. It's just very important. So you're continually going to watch the demise. This is when I brought down the blood of Christ, and this is when I undid the Holy Grail. And in those, I talked about a karmic shift. And, we now have to clear our karma. We cannot have any more karma anymore. We cannot be dual reality anymore. And that's what you're starting to watch play out. Mr. T is a part of that. In the very beginning of my work, I undid the Emancipation Proclamation in Mount Shasta Part 1. And I talked about, the role Mr. T plays. Now, keep in mind the video I just showed you, I specifically said his path is clear, although it's not what you think it is. And I think him and Elon Musk are now doing a, like some kind of audit of the federal government, I heard. So we are going to watch some, really big things play out as we go forward. It's going to continue. Okay, it is going to continue. So the video that I just played of myself talking about Mr. T being assassinated again, or an attempt, excuse me, and putting up protections, I added to the playlist of the Return of Christ. I also talked about Diddy, because I used to do missing people too, and unsolved cases. But since we made it into the new earth, I don't do those as much anymore. But I found this to be very awesome, because I had specifically said there will be another attempt on him. And it was just a month ago, and they're already doing it, because we're getting closer, aren't we, to that election time or whatever. And he's truly going against it. So a lot of people think that, people voted him out, and most of us know that isn't true. Okay, so you can watch that one in the Return of Christ playlist if you would like to watch the whole video. And then also all of the other videos of the Return of Christ, from birthing the new earth to clearing out all the darkness up to the portal of the Nile, full power of the sun being returned, undoing religion, which is a false concept. It's a shadow concept. I also got to clear out the Twin Towers, the souls of the Twin Towers during the Return of Christ work, and much more. We exposed who made the V and things from the whole component of it, right? Like, it's not what you think. Things are not what you think, my friends. But I thought this to be very cool. 1 month ago, I said there would be another attempt on him. And what God is saying right now, my friends, what God is saying right now is it's not done. I will see you later.